Thank you, Michelle, for the wonderful introduction. And I'm here to, welcome today's champion. We call them the wellness champion, and rightfully so, because like Michelle was saying that, the champion is the only one who has the mental stamina to, go through the entire journey. Because people start, many people do. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, correct? And it gives me great pleasure to invite Rajalakshmi and Nishok today. Can I have them on? Yeah, Nishok and Rajalakshmi, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, Una. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rajalakshmi Nishok from Bangalore. I'm a homemaker. We have two kids, Kiran and Tarun. One is 18-year-old, one is 14-year-old.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nishok. I'm working in a visual effects and animation industry. Thank you.
Okay, so before we get on to the health concerns that you had, can you tell us how did you reach out to the community, to the wellness quotient community?
Thank you. So, Una Inian, Inian, who is the co-founder of Wellness Quotient, is we both studied together in college. We were college mates. And I was following him in WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and he was helping people improve their health in terms of diabetes, BP, thyroid, and a lot of other things. Then I thought I'll connect with him and take his help. That's how we got to know about WQ community. Thank you.
Yeah, Rajalakshmi, could you tell us what was your health condition when you reached out to us?
Yeah, thank you, Una. For 5 years before, 5 years before, I had a ovarian cyst outer side of my body, and I visited the doctor. Doctor suggested me suggested me a surgery and an MRI scan. Before surgery, I went for an MRI scan. They pressed my cyst. Before MRI scan, my BP was normal. Once they pressed my cyst, immediately my BP went up 230 by 130. So then I done my surgery. After surgery also, my BP was continued the same, like 230, 130. Then doctor suggested me a couple of BP medicine. So after that, I started taking that BP medicine. It caused numbness in my hands and legs, and I felt very tired whole day, and I wasn't able to do any work. So I was very tired after that taking that high dosage BP medicines.
Okay. So, what was your state of mind during this entire challenge that you had?
Yeah. So after taking that medicine, I got that numbness in my hands and legs and tiredness and everything. Again, after 6 months, I visited the doctor, and he gave me different kind of BP medicine. They both were high dosage. After I've taken that BP medicine, I was not able to do any work. I was not able to walk a half a kilometer. I was not able to climb a one floor. Also, I get breathlessness. I get heavy breathing, and I get heavy breathing, and I was not able to do any work. I will sit whole day. I will sit in one place whole day. I will take rest. And then the BP was started growing. On 2022, the BP was growing. One time I got a symptom of paralysis, like my lips goes one side, and my hands and legs are pulling inside, and I get shoulder pain, and I get headache, and I get then my digestion was very bad. Whenever we used to go outside and have food and all, immediately I used to get vomiting, headache, and I used to get a chest pain, severe chest pain, because chest pain started, chest pain and shoulder pain and breathlessness, like that. So then I started, then the worst, the 2022 to 2023, the worst year for me, because I've gone through a very bad condition. Like whenever when like I scared of nights, I scared of nights, because after the 6 7 p.m. I used to get chest pain, severe chest pain. Used to get a shoulder pain. I used to get a sweat, and my sleep was very bad, because I used to get up 4 to 5 times in the night time because of that breathlessness. Me and my husband, I told my husband, me and my husband go outside and sit for some time to take a fresh air, fresh air. That much struggle I was gone through. Then on 2023, my BP was grown up with that BP medicine. My BP was grown up. It went 250 by 150. If the BP goes beyond that, my BP machine shows error. So it went like that. Then one point of time, I lost my hope. Because I visited, because of my BP, I lost my hope. I visited many hospitals, many doctors, lot of chemicals, lot of medicines. After that, I frustrated myself. I don't want to. After that, I don't want to visit any hospital now. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever it happens, let it be happen. Let it be happen. I used to tell my husband, I don't know how many years I will live, because of this chest pain. Every time chest pain, every month, the 2022, every month, alternative month, every week, I used to get alternative months, I used to get admit in the hospital. For 3 days they will keep me in the observation, then they will then I'll come back home. Again the BP will start to grow. So I used to tell my husband that I don't know how many years I will live. You please take care of everything. You please take care of kids. So that I made my kids, I made my kids independent. They should, because they should do, they after I don't know how many years, after I leave, what they will do. I made them independent, like they should do, they do their work own. They do their work own. I told my husband, you please take care of kids, because I lost my hope. I lost my hope because of my high BP, because of my struggle, because of my chest pain. This tremendous chest pain I get every week. Every week night I get chest pain. That chest pain, I don't know how to expose that. So on 2023 December 24th night, I remember 24th night, I got a paralysis attack. Like my lips went one side, and my hands was like this, and my another hands was went like this, and my legs was pulled like straight, pulled in. That's it. I thought, that's it. I thought I will either I'm going to, this is my end of my life. This moment is end of my life. I thought either I'm going to end of my life now. Either I will be bedridden for entire my life. entire throughout my life. Throughout of my life, I'm going to be bedridden, or maybe that moment, it was a very painful moment for me, because at the time was tremendous chest pain. I was holding like this. Something is happening in my body. I thought, I remember something is going to be happen in my body for me now this time. I was so after that, I don't know what happened. I was unconscious. What happened? After that, I don't know what happened. My husband want to. My husband. I want to tell. Ask,
Yeah, thank
my
you.
husband want to
Yeah.
share that.
Generally, my phone goes off by 10 o'clock and it comes on by 6 o'clock. It was the case past 8 years. Just 1 week before this incident, I got an intuition. My friends used to tell me, you should keep the phone always on. So I thought, I just kept the phone on, and I went to bed by 10 o'clock. By 10:30, she was in the ground floor. By 10:30, my phone light was on. When I checked, already there was a 5 missed call. She could only make a missed call, somehow something was happening. She knows that something is happening. She somehow reached out to the phone and called. When I picked up the call, there is no sound from other side. I realized something has happened, because past 4 years, when I was in office, whenever she calls me, I know that, I used to panic. I know that something has happened. Either she's vomiting, or she's feeling uneasy, or chest pain, or headache, or breathlessness. Immediately used to attend and come home and take care of her. Sometimes we all will get ready to school and office. She will go through. Either I will take off, or kids will take off. I'll go to office if I have an important meeting, or we both will go out. We request our neighbors to take care of her for 2 or 3 hours, then we'll come back. In that time, when the night when I attended the call, she didn't respond. Immediately I went down. The scene I saw in that moment, I felt, that's all, I lost my wife. I thought, okay, either she will be bedridden or I'm going to lose her. That was a painful moment for me. And I'm an amateur acupuncturist. I learned acupuncture and naturopathy. So I tried few techniques which can calm down the heart. Meanwhile, I was trying to call my friends, to help. I was not in a position to drive. So then I saw some improvements in 10 minutes. One hand became normal. Then I continued massaging her leg and stuff like this. It took 45 minutes for her to become, normal, and she fainted. She became normal and fainted. Then I waited and I brought her to conscious. She was not able to speak. She was just saying something and no words, was coming. She was just blubbering. And after some time, after half an hour, I helped her to stand up. That was also a struggle. So we waited in the same place for 1 hour. After that, slowly I took her out for a fresh air. Then after half an hour, I put her to sleep and waited till early morning, 3, 4 o'clock, whether she's all right. Otherwise, I wanted to take her to hospital immediately. It's okay, even if she's on medication. If she's alive, that's good enough for me. If she's in front of us alive, that's good for me and my kids. But she said she won't come to hospital and find a natural way to heal and stuff. So that's when my search started. Yeah, thank you. Now,
Raji, that's quite a story to even digest, to have leave alone live through it, and to say at that time also that I will, I am tired of going to hospitals and please find an alternative, takes tremendous amount of courage. And kudos to both of you, because it is, one can make a decision, but the other should support also. So both of you hand in hand. Can you right now, Raji, tell us what is your current health status?
Yeah. Now I'm 48. Now I'm 43. After joined the program, I think I will live another 50 years. Another 50 years. I thought I want to see my grandchildren's marriage, grandchildren's marriage, because yeah, I was very confident. I'm very confident now. I can I can do anything. I can do all the work. I'm very energetic. After the program, after I'm taking, I'm going through all the areas which I'm covering. After that, I was very confident, very energetic. So I'm able to do all the work. I'm able to do climb multiple steps, multiple floors. I'm able to walk 8 to 10 kilometers now. 8 to 10 kilometers now, and I can walk. I can finish 15 to 18,000 steps now, and sometimes I reach 25,000 steps every day. Sometimes every day I reach 15,000 to 18,000 steps, and I am so energetic. After I do, and I'm doing 1.5 hours to 2 hours exercise like yoga, weight training, exercise, and everything. All those things. Now I'm really very energetic, and my family was happy. I'm happy. My kids was very happy because they only saw my struggle. They saw my struggle. So now they're my kids are very happy about my health.
Yeah. Actually, when Rajalakshmi approached us they approached us in January and started the program in February of 2024. I think the doctors, after their doctor's permission, correct? Raji, you are no longer having any medication, BP medication?
Yeah, after I've joined the program, I've started all the areas which I've covered. The gradually my BP with the medicine, with the BP medicine, and also which I'm taking a natural supplements and all. Gradually my BP was came down. First week after joining the program, the first 2 weeks, the BP was gradually came down about 40 points, 50 points. Then again, within 2 months, I conquered my BP. It slowly reduced. When I reduced, and one day I saw my BP 120/80, which all I covered everything. I saw my BP 120/80. That day I cried because I've seen this BP after 5 years. After all my struggles, I'm seeing this BP 120/80 normal BP. I was very happy, and I'm glad I'm joined WQ community, and I'm very happy to join, and I'm very confident. I'm happy to continue this throughout my life.
You find the fact that it is sustainable for you, easy to follow. Does that help?
Yeah. Also, well, also I took all the after 2 months, I took all the readings, all the BP readings to my doctor and showed to my doctor, and he was surprised. He checked my BP. He was surprised, and he checked all the tests, and he checked the BP and all, and he said, "You're perfectly fine now, and you're looking very energetic. Then now you can stop your BP medicine." I stopped my BP medicine with suggested by doctor. Yeah.
Correct. So this new lease of life actually happened by April 14th. Basically, she had given her BP had come down to normal of 120/80. Basically, with allopathic medication and all the lifestyle changes where we focus on the pillars, right, including nutritional deficiencies. And what had happened was, then after waiting and watching for a week, she went to the doctor. The doctor told her, we'll remove you, but we'll keep you under observation for a month. So she was removed out of her BP medication, but she continued to be under observation for a month. She had to actually report her BP readings. And after that, towards the mid of end of May, she had complete permission to remove it, and that's a tremendous victory. Obviously, a victory because of the spirit that both of you embodify. I mean, exemplify, because she was extremely diligent in her program. Even though she didn't have the energy to do many things at home, she would ensure that she cooked what was required as per the program, because the program does require a few changes in rhythm. Though it is not different from what you eat normally, but it does surely require you to be actually making sure that you have your portion of protein and you have your portion of fiber every day. And she made it a point to cut everything. She made it a point to ensure that she completed what she had to do. And if there is one thing that I can tell you about her, it has been that she has been extremely serious about any suggestion which was given to her. She had complete faith, because it's very normal and easy to actually say, I've tried so many things, and it's very easy to actually say that, I wouldn't really be having the energy to do all this, or to question it and have lack of belief. But none of that was ever at any point visible. She just did, just charge through the program because of the need to just completely get better for her kids and her family, right? And I think that was the best gift that she could give to every one of them. And there was her son, actually, he was her 14-year-old son. He had experienced all this with her. So the children, like she said, are independent and make cooking also. So he had written a very, very sweet note to all of us, and about how he's grateful for what the transformation that his mother has gone through. Yeah. So what are the key points, Rajalakshmi, that you would say you would like to credit for this transformation?
Yeah, Una, thank you. After I've joined the program, after I taken all those things, what with the help of my coach Una, with my help coach Una, I started taking good nutrition. I started before my sleep was bad. After I attend a sleep session, sleep challenge session, 1 week session, 5 days session, my sleep was my deep sleep was improved 3 to 4 hours. Before it was only 40 minutes. After that, now my deep sleep was improved for 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours. Then I started taking fiber, good protein, good toxins, good taking detox. Yeah. And everything. And also with the cooking method, what I've learned, the cooking method in that in that vessel, whatever the vessels, the cooking method which I've changed, and everything all included that improvement. My body improvement was so great. So I was very energetic. I'm very energetic now. The whole I can do all my.
Brilliant. And what is it that you would like to say, Rajalakshmi, to everybody who's right now, wanting to start it, or who are in midway in between?
Yes, of course. The program was amazing. And I've learned a lot, and I experienced a lot. I experienced a very, very nice things, and also I want to help people. Whoever uh, whoever uh, whoever having the same situation, whoever going through the same situation like BP or thyroid, BP, diabetes or something. I want to help them. I want to impact people also. I want to give them a very very good health and holistic health. So yeah.
Yeah.
unknown.
Yeah, I have something to say. So, yeah, this program, once we started the program, the structure, it is well structured. I was very, very impressed the way the program was structured, and also the changes are, I mean, very minimal. One at a time. So we have changed hundreds of things in our lifestyle, but we didn't know when the change happened. It was not. It was not difficult. I said, now when I look at it from the morning, the past 3 months, whatever we both do from morning till evening, is completely different from what we were doing before. But we don't know when we started, right? It started one at a time. That is amazing. Amazing. That's amazing. And I would like to thank you and the whole community for, the tracking. Weekly once, the time you have given 1 to 1.5 hours listening to us, making small changes, and appreciating what we are doing right, and giving that changes, course correction, and everyday tracking. It is, I think, I'm sure all the coaches know whether we are doing it or not. We didn't. Another advantage of this course is we didn't step out of the house. Everything happened sitting at home. If I have to take any other treatment, I had to travel 500 or 1,000 kilometers, this thing in the weekends. But here I didn't have to step out of the house. Everything was sitting at home and taking a suggestion and doing it ourselves. So that I see that as a great advantage of this. The next thing is, the number of things, the lifestyle changes we brought. The coaches know whether we are doing the exercise or not based on the result. First 2 weeks, every week our BP came down 10 points, 10 points. 1 week it is 5 points. The coaches know, hey, you are not doing this. Can I see the updates? Right? We updated the food, we updated the exercise and everything, and every day we sent, and everything was tracked. Then we got into the place consistently, right? And in first 2 weeks, it was a struggle for us to have that fiber and the protein in the right quality, for the balanced meal, because we never done it. So the coaching really helped. And one last thing, the sleep, fixing the deep sleep. The moment she fixed the deep sleep, the BP came down from 190 to 125 in 2 weeks. Before that, every week 10 points were coming down, and 1.5 months, from 60 points it came down. It stood in 190. Then that's when she attended the deep sleep challenge. Within 2 weeks, it came down to 125 by 90. And that deep sleep is, now we understood all the 6 pillars are equally important, and we are following it every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
and
Unna.
Unna.
Thank you so much for WQ community, and thank you so much for Unna and Inian to give me a new birth, to give me a new life, because now after the means because I don't know how to express my thanks and my happiness. Now whatever now I am.
This is brilliant, Rajalakshmi and Nishok. And what I also want to say, because of the nature of the problem, I just want to add one more disclaimer at the risk of, dragging this session. I want you to understand, after she gave up her BP medication, she, after that also, right, for the past 1.5 months, she gave it up. So, last week they did a blood test. We obviously, when you give up an allopathic and a chemical medication, your cholesterols, as well as it's not only with BP medication, with a few other medications also, they all do one function, which is they metabolize the fat in your body, right? So when you're removing such a powerful fat metabolizer out, they still need to keep on track some things. But fortunately, since the principles are learned already, they know how to do it, right? But also when I reconnected with them and spoke about their blood parameters and told them what are the things that they have to do, right, to ensure that the fat breaking in the body still continues. Though she lost 11 kgs, fat is a totally different thing, right? So to break that down, and when I explain, they are they are able to actually understand again what is it that needs to be done. So please understand that programs, though we speak about deadlines, we tell you numbers here, like, started on February 1st and this and that. But I want you to understand that, the way your body responds is also like, because there are how much, at what level was a medication helping you, whatever different things are there. So here only a coach can help you. And a doctor, along with, if you're removing any medication, a big disclaimer, we do not remove medications without doctor's permission. Just because of the nature of the program, I wanted to please, nature of the concern, I wanted to reiterate this in the end. Thank you, Rajalakshmi and Nishok.